In the magical world of Bellflower Valley, every sound held a special power. Here, bells weren't just for decoration. They were instruments of magic. One bell could summon rain, another could make flowers burst into bloom, and a third could guide fairies safely through the skies. Young fairies learned early on that ringing the wrong bell could cause chaos. Our story is about Alina, a small fairy with sparkling silver wings and endlessly curious green eyes. Alina was kind and always ready to help, but her curiosity often led her to places she wasn't supposed to be. More than anything, she dreamed of becoming a master bellkeeper, the one fairy who knew the song of every bell and rang them with perfect purpose. She spent her days practicing, listening to their gentle chimes and memorizing each unique melody. One sunny morning, Alina was given a very important job, cleaning the bell tower. The tower was a magnificent round building filled with hundreds of glowing bells in every shape and color imaginable. Sunlight streamed through the windows, making the bells sparkle like a galaxy of stars. Alina was so proud to be trusted with this task. With her tiny broom, she started to clean, carefully reminding herself not to touch a single bell. But as she swept behind a heavy curtain, she saw it a tiny golden bell, smaller than all the others, shimmering with a strange, alluring light. Alina had never seen it before. Her heart started to race with excitement. Just one little ring, she whispered to herself. What harm could it possibly do? Forgetting all her training, she reached out and gently tapped the bell. A sharp, clear note rang out, and in an instant, the world turned upside down. The sky outside shifted to a deep purple, flowers floated up from the ground, and the very earth felt as light as a cloud. Alina gasped. She had rung the wrong magic bell, the bell of mixed magic. It was never meant to be rung alone, for it tangled all the magics together. Chaos erupted. Fairies flew about in a daze, some speaking backwards, others flickering in and out of sight. The river began to flow uphill and day and night swapped places every few minutes. Alina's wings trembled with fear. This was all her fault. Tears welled up in her eyes, but she knew that crying wouldn't solve anything. Taking a deep breath, Alina flew straight to the master bellkeeper, a wise old fairy named Leora. With a shaky voice, Alina confessed everything she had done. She braced herself for scolding, but Leora simply sighed. Mistakes happen, she said gently. What matters is how we fix them. Leora explained that to undo the mixed magic, Alina would need to ring 3 special bells in a precise order. The catch? Each bell was hidden in a different, treacherous part of the valley. Without a moment's hesitation, Alina promised to set things right. Her first stop was the Meadow of Echoes to find the Bell of Balance. Fierce winds tried to push her back, but Alina fought through them bravely. As she rang the bell, the winds immediately calmed. Next, she journeyed to the Crystal Lake to find the Bell of Truth. The lake showed her reflections of her mistake, filling her with shame, but she rang the bell with honesty, fully accepting her fault. The water stilled, becoming crystal clear once more. Her final destination was the highest hill, home to the Bell of Harmony. Her wings were exhausted, but her spirit was strong. As she rang the last bell, a warm, golden light spread across the entire valley. The sky returned to its brilliant blue, the flowers settled back into the earth, and the river resumed its gentle, downward flow. Bellflower Valley was safe again. The fairies cheered for their restored home, but Alina was quiet. She apologized to everyone and vowed to be more careful in the future. Master Leora smiled, a proud look in her eyes. You learned the most important lesson today, she told Alina. Magic requires responsibility. From that day forward, Alina was more patient and thoughtful. She still dreamed of becoming a master bellkeeper, but now she understood that true knowledge wasn't just about curiosity, it was about wisdom. And years later, when Alina finally earned the title of Master Bellkeeper, she never forgot the day she rang the wrong magic bell, and how that one mistake helped her become the best fairy she could be. Thank you for listening to this magical tale. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories. See you next time.